Hello, I'm Kavira Krishnan. Here I'm discussing about Introduction to Artificial Neural Network. An artificial neuron network, AN, popularly known as neural network, is a computational model based on the structure and functions of biological neural networks. It is like an artificial human nervous system for receiving, processing, and transmitting information in terms of computer science. Biological neural networks. A biological neuron has three types of main components: dendrites, soma or cell body, and axon. Dendrites receives signals from other neurons. The soma sums the incoming signals. When sufficient input is received, the cell fires. That is, it transmits a signal over its axon to other cells. Artificial neurons. AN is an information processing system that has certain performance characteristics in common with biological nets. Several key features of the processing elements of AN are suggested by the properties of biological neurons. The processing element receives many signals. Signals may be modified by a weight at the receiving synapse. The processing element sums the weighted inputs. Under appropriate circumstances, sufficient input, the neuron transmits a single output. The output from a particular neuron may go to many other neurons. And strength of connection between the neurons is stored as a weight value for the specific connection. Learning the solution to a problem equals changing the connection weights. What is an artificial neural network? An artificial neural network, AN, consists of a number of very simple processors, also called neurons, which are analogous to the biological neuron in the brain. Concepts of neural networks. AN are constructed and implemented to model the human brain. Performs various tasks such as pattern matching, classification, optimization function, approximation, vector quantization, and data clustering. These tasks are difficult for traditional computers, and possess a large number of processing elements called nodes/neurons which operate in parallel. Neurons are connected with others by connection link. Each link is associated with weights which contain information about the input signal. Each neuron has an internal state of its own, which is a function of the inputs that neuron receives. An artificial neural network consists of a pool of simple processing units which communicate by sending signals to each other over a large number of weighted connections. Artificial neurons model. Inputs to the network are represented by the mathematical symbol x, and each of these inputs are multiplied by a connection weight w, and sum equals w1x1 plus wnx, and these products are simply summed, fed through the transfer function f to generate a result and then output. Applications of ANs. Signal processing. Pattern recognition, for example handwritten characters or face identification. Diagnosis or mapping symptoms to a medical case. Speech recognition. Human emotion detection. Educational loan forecasting. Advantages. A neural network can perform tasks that a linear program cannot. When an element of the neural network fails, it can continue without any problem by their parallel nature. A neural network learns and does not need to be reprogrammed. It can be implemented in any application. It can be implemented without any problem. Disadvantages. The neural network needs training to operate. The architecture of a neural network is different from the architecture of microprocessors, therefore needs to be emulated. Requires high processing time for large neural networks. Thank you.